At each step along the way, it seemed as if St. Francis himself was intervening to make sure the replica of his Porziuncola was built in San Francisco. People simply appeared in Angela's life like manna from heaven. A chance acquaintance led her to Stefano, who felt called to reproduce the frescoes adorning the chapel. And the answer to another prayer, a master woodworker to replicate the intricate doors, furniture, and carvings of the Porziuncola, came from an unsolicited conversation with Stefano.
He says, "Come meet my friend Lucio. He does wood." I go, "Come meet your friend Lucio. He does wood." You know, everything just happened. It wasn't like I interviewed 30 people to do wood. I didn't interview anybody. They came to me, they took the job, and there is no way you could get frescoes like that for what we paid. There's no way you could get woodwork like that. This was all done out of a love of St. Francis that each one of these artists had. So I met Lucio. He got all excited and said yes.
Allora, io sono Lucio Ducchi.
My name is Lucio Ducchi, and we are at Città di Castello, about 50 kilometers from Assisi, and we construct period furniture.
Abbiamo fatto rilevamenti sia fotografici che metrici.
We started to measure and photograph the actual pieces at the Porziuncola. At that point, we had to do some research to ascertain the techniques to faithfully reproduce the kneelers and the doors. Naturally, it was a simple but rigorous technique, much like St. Francis.
Abbiamo incominciato dalle porte. Le porte erano due.
We started with the doors. The main door was done with some very fine sculpting, done in a very hard wood, namely oak. While the second door is made from poplar and walnut. Part of it was sculpted while other parts of it were cut. The techniques are very similar between the two doors. They are both done with inlay. The main door was done in two phases. The basic physical construction of the door, and the second, the sculpting or cutting. We constructed the main door using the same techniques for both construction and ornamentation, and in the same dimensions. All made in Italy, and all made by the people, techniques, and tools of Umbria. Even the solvents, paints, and varnishes are all made here in Città di Castello. We've generated a door that is worthy of the original, and just as heavy as the original.
Allora, chi avrà la fortuna di essere stato ad Assisi a vedere la Porziuncola e
Those who will be lucky enough to first visit Assisi and see the Porziuncola, and then see the work that we have realized in San Francisco, will feel the same sensations of love and peace that they have here in Assisi.